Hey, 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 it's Well Coach Carla with another segment. Welcome, Harris. So with COVID, we've all been isolated a little bit. We've had more time, and hopefully many of you have been doing an at-home exercise program. At least I hope you have been. And many of the gyms are closed. So I wanted to talk a little bit about exercising at home. So for one, all you need is a pair of shoes. You don't need a fancy cardio machine. You can hit the streets for a walk. You got a bicycle, you can ride your bike. And certainly at home, if you don't have dumbbells, you can use things like sweet potato cans, soup cans, bricks from the landscaping. You can use empty plastic jugs and fill them with sand or water, rubber bands, lots of things you can use. But the king of all exercises is the squat. And that's what we're going to talk about today, how you can make sure that you're doing it properly, because we see people doing it wrong all the time, and you really can hurt yourself. Squats is a functional activity. We do it every day, getting up out of chairs, picking up grandchildren, picking up our pets, bringing in the groceries. Very important to understand how to pick something up. And the worst thing you can do is bend over and pick something up, wrong, and then twist. So the number one way most people hurt their lower backs is by picking something up improperly and then twisting with it. So one of the things I want to mention about squats is that it's an easy activity to learn. So if you just have a household chair, you're going to have a seat in that chair. And I want you to think about that your feet are shoulder width apart and that you want a nice 90 degrees. So see, this chair fits me well because I've got a nice 90-degree bend in my knees. And I want you to not use your hands to get up if you can. And you're going to really put your weight on your heels and you're going to come up, but bring the hips forward. Where you're not back here, you're here. So we're going to come back and touch and come up. So you always break from the hips first. So most people break from the knees and they go this way. You see how my knees are going over my feet? Very improper. You want the hips to come back first, then the knees bend, you tap the chair, come up, and if you want to really be good, squeeze the glutes. You always exhale on the hardest part of the movement, and on this part, it is what? Coming up off the chair. Then when you get a little bit better at it, then you scoot out further where you can't actually really sit on the chair. And you come up, and now I just want you to what? Tap that chair. Now you're using your whole body weight. Most people when they start end up what? Sitting and then coming up. You're actually resting. That's fine in the beginning, but you want to get to where you're tapping the chair. And what I want you to notice is most of your older individuals, your parents, grandparents, people like that, they're using their hands to get up because that's what happens to people as they age. And even in doctors' offices and in your own home, some of your elderly friends and family members may not sit in certain places because they can't get out of there. They can't get up. So just remember that this is a very good activity. You want to try to learn how to do it properly. So if I was going to pick something up off the ground, you want to keep it close to your body. So you would bend down, pick it up, keep it close to your body, and come up. But most people do what? That's a definite lower back. You could hurt yourself. So if you have any questions about squatting, you know who to ask. Have a good day.